In this example, we're going to use the half angle formulas again to find the exact value of the cosine of 112.5 degrees. What I do is I try to rewrite the cosine of 112.5 degrees as the cosine of double that amount, which is 225 divided by 2, which means it's still 112.5 degrees what I'm looking for, okay? But we rewrite it as a half angle so that I can use this half angle formula right here. So let's go ahead and rewrite this expression using this formula. It says that this will equal to plus minus a very tall radical here, square root of 1 plus cosine of u. Cosine of u is the angle that we're using, 225. 225, which is the angle for which we know the exact value for, divided by 2. Okay? So this will equal plus minus square root of 1 plus negative square root of 2 over 2, because 225 degrees is in the third quadrant, and the third quadrant the cosine is negative, everything over 2. I have a fraction, I have a whole number. I'm going to change 1 into a fraction of halves so that I can join the numerators. So plus minus 1 I can rewrite as 2 over 2 minus the square root of 2 over 2, everything over 2. That will equal plus minus the square root. The numerator becomes 2 minus square root of 2, and I can write everything over that common denominator of 2, everything over 2. And again, this 2 in the denominator here, I can write over 1 because any whole number is over 1, and that becomes a division of fractions, which I can rewrite as a product of fractions. So that means I take my numerator, which is over 2, and I multiply by the reciprocal of the denominator, which is 1/2, and that gives you plus minus the square root of 2 minus the square root of 2, because 2 minus the square root of 2 times 1 is just the same thing. And in the denominator, you get 2 times 2, which is 4. We can separate this into individual radicals, the numerator in its own radical and the denominator in its own radical. And that equals plus minus the square root of 2 minus the square root of 2, everything over 2. And now we need to decide what sign am I going to use, positive or negative. So for that, we go to our original angle, which is 112.5. Where is that? If I look at my quadrants, 112 is in the second quadrant. Therefore, the cosine in the second quadrant is negative. So my final answer is that the cosine of 112.5 degrees is equal to the next square root of 2 minus square root of 2, everything over 2. And that's your final answer. I hope you understood.